Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. It's your boy, you already know. I got something to say. Is you listening? Pay attention. Open up your mind, your eyes, your ears, your heart, your understanding. When you do so, those who have will be given more. And those who don't have, everything will be taken from them. Because you lack understanding. Check this out. UFC 258 just went underway. And I knew there was something fishy about this. Thought there was something fishy about this. I'm gonna just say that. Let me turn this brightness up a little bit. I started doing a decode. Everybody was saying Burns. You know, Burns is gonna win, and you know, just right off the top, I'm gonna just tell you one of the first things I seen. Right off the top, just looking at it. I know he had the title, but every picture, I couldn't get over the fact that he's holding this belt and the way he's holding this belt. And the fact of the matter that this is the 101st NFL season, and they like to link up the NFL with other sports. So you're in the 101st NFL season. 101 is the 26th prime number. So that was the first thing that jumped out at me. And also, he's 17-1. Usman won. By the way, if you don't know, Kamaru Usman won. He's 17-1. With a win, he'd be 18-1. Why is that important? Okay, I'm gonna show you why that is important. 18-1. If you don't know, this is Gematria. What we practice here is Gematria. We practice truth. Gematria is a part of truth. And it is the practice of coding numbers, and the word is how a lot of the sports are contrived and some organic. They fall into place according to this code. So, 181, when you put it in Gematria calculator, you see here it is the 42nd prime number. Why is that important? Because so many times we've seen black shaming rituals, and also just rituals to go in black people's favor. When you write out the word nigga is 42, bus, you see there is 42. Martin is 42. Malcolm is 24. The reverse of 42. February, known for black history in the purest cipher, is 42. See the 120 there in the 96. That's important. That's very important. Moving forward, I'm gonna tell you why. But that was the first thing that jumped out at me. With the win, he's 18-1, 181, the 42nd prime in Black History Month. Okay? Secondly, let's go to the things that I put down here. And it was so much stuff that I ran across when looking at this that I couldn't put it all down here. Kamaru Usman, he's born 5/11, 1978. His real name, when you type that in, has some interesting factors to it as well. Matter of fact, do I got time? Let's see. Yeah, I'll make time, okay? This is a teachable moment. And I don't want to spell it wrong. This is important. You notice I've been looking up a lot of things about him. He's the Nigerian Nightmare, right? I want to use his name, full name, and let's just see what we see. Because I can't remember whether or not I came up with something with his full name. I feel like I did see something there. 53, that's what it was. I seen the 53. And 53 is important because this is the time of coronavirus. And when you write out 53, it equals 59. This coronavirus is directly attached to people of color. 59 has everything to do with people of color. And 49 is also a championship number. You see that there? Negroes, I think it's Negro, is 59. Yeah, Negro is 59, 76. Slave is 59. Rasta. And if you need to, pause this video just to see these different values. Rasta is 59. Blues, also 59. So, right off, he's got the 59 connection, he's got the 42 connection, right? That's just face value, right? Okay. His birthday is 5/11. We'll get into that. When you write out the Ultimate Fighter 21, which he won, see that? It says the Ultimate Fighter 21 tournament winner as of July 14th, 2020. That's why it's important to go and look at these guys' Wikipedia pages and see what they say about these fellows, because they give you subtle clues for you to go figure out. Ultimate Fighter 21, it equals 102, and we know 201 and 102 has everything to do with the Jesuit order and what's going on right now with this agenda called coronavirus, or I wouldn't say agenda because I don't want to get struck. I don't care, but at the same time, I need my page up. But with everything that's going on with coronavirus, this ties into that. That 210 or 21, 210, that's right. 210 is just like 21. Just like Ultimate Fighter 21. Just like today is Saturday. Saturn is 21. One of the things I always tell people is the Lakers rarely lose on Saturday. Why? Because the Lakers and Saturday have direct correlation in Gematria. I think it is 3 out of 4 ciphers, and maybe 4 out of 4. Saturn, see, it's 21. And when you type in Lakers, it's also 21. But look at that. And 3 out of the 4 ciphers, 21, 96. You see that? They have a bunch of numbers that correlate with each other. You see that? That's with the Lakers. So this guy, Usman, has some similar numbers. 93, just like Saturn. What you just seen there is Saturday. Saturday is named after Saturn. Okay. And from that date that they put in the article, Ultimate Fighter 21 championship, until Saturday, February the 13th, is a direct correlation with today's date, or tomorrow's date rather, which would consider to be today because they fought at almost 1 o'clock before they fought. See 2:14 there. 2:14. 2:14 is Valentine's Day. right? Ultimate Fighting Championship is 312. 312, just like the date, 213. That's an anagram for 213. We had an article this week where Andrew Cuomo had some trouble. His health aides coming out saying that the numbers of coronavirus aren't what they say they are and whatnot. So even his name has direct correlations with Kamaru. You see Andrew and Kamaru is 65 and 97. Como and Usman is 67 and 68. Now, I would take you to the article, but I don't have the time. Championship is 131. And if you remember in the Super Bowl, if you've been paying attention, this has been pointed out repeatedly by a number of people in the truth community. Championship is 131. When you write out championship, it equals 131 in English ordinal. English ordinal is A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4, so on and so forth. And to explain to those that are new here, these are the 4 base ciphers. Each cipher is different. You have the English ordinal. You have English ordinal full reduction or Pythagorean theorem. Or Pythagorean gematria, not theorem, excuse me. Pythagorean gematria, and that is A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. When you get the double-digit numbers, double-digit letters, or whatnot, you reduce them down to single digits. So J being a 10, 1 plus 0, which was 10, it equals 1. K being 11, 1 plus 1, it equals 2. Reverse is just the opposite. Excuse me. Reverse is just the opposite. So Z is 1 all the way to A being 26, and reverse full reduction is the same way as reversed. It's just like this one, full reduction, but it's reversed. So A being 26, 2 plus 6 is 8. See that down now? B being 25, 2 plus 5 is 7, so on and so forth, all the way down to Z being 1. That's an explanation of the 4 base ciphers. There are many other ciphers here. You can get into the satanic, you can get into a lot of other ones. But in order to see the riddle, all you really need is these 4. This is all you really need. It's good every once in a while to play with these and see what you get. See, that's interesting there. 26, 206, like 26. 0 has no value. But anyway, let's get on. Keep on. I want to make this video short as possible. Alright, 131, it correlates with this man's birthday. He's born May 11th, 2021. 1987. So from looking at his birthday, he's born on the 131st day of the year. He has championship pedigree. When you write out St. Valentine's Day, it's 214. This is one of the reasons why Valentine's is on 214. If you don't know, your whole reality of what you know is coded. At least what you think you know. The occult keeper of time, which is Saturn, is also 214. And like I said, this battle, this UFC match happened on 213 going into 214. So you have to pay attention to everything. When you do these riddles, it's important not to just look at just the sport. Look at what's going on around the sport. I say that why? Because this. 214, the President of the United States of America is 214. And he has come out and been adamant about Valentine's Day this week. Came out on the lawn and talked extensively about it. That was important because to me that tied into this. It tied into a decision that you could have made to pick Usman as the winner. And of course, as I said earlier, Saturn. Saturn is 93, 21, 69, and 42. And of course, if he won, which he did, he became 18 and 1, the 42nd prime on Saturday, which is 42. Simple. It's so much here. It's so much here that I can talk about. So much here that I could talk about. If you haven't already, come and check us out in the Freely Giving group on Facebook. Check me out on Instagram at Freely Giving. That's 4REELYGIV3N on Instagram. I'm Freely Giving on Facebook. It's the group. Man, look, don't come to troll. Come to learn. Come to participate. Come to give to the community. Because I don't take trolls and I don't deal with trolling. We come to learn me. Man, this is a platform for learned people. Understand me? For learned people. And I want people. I wasn't real clear about which to pick because Burns had some good riddles too. And, oftentimes you get kind of stuck in your head a little bit at what people are saying versus what you feel in your gut. And it's important to, as I tell my significant other a lot, it's important to listen to your gut, man. Listen to your gut and be in tune with the universe. When you are in tune with the universe, then you will listen to your gut more. The thing about it is, a lot of us are not in tune with the universe around us, not in tune with what's going on around us, so we distrust our gut. This was a time period where I should have trusted my gut because I am in tune with the universe and things around me, but those outside forces, were coming at me left and right, talking about Burns, Gilbert Burns. That's all I heard. Gilbert Burns. So it made me discredit and not think that this man could win. And this is important. His birthday, May 11th, is important because of this. This is a key. The year of the ox came in 2 days ago. Well, actually a day ago, 2/12. And when was this man born? He was born in Taurus. You see that? May 11th is Taurus. So you have the ox winning in the year of the ox. How fitting is that? That's all I got to say. I hope you got it. If you didn't, rewind it back. As always, it's freely given.